Hello everyone, my name is Jolly Green, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 1. I've been stuck in the nether so long that I think I'm starting to turn into one of these piglins, so I think it's high time that we get out of here. And let's not fall into the void. Well, first, we need to collect our booty. Let's get some of these blocks of gold to take home with us. Now that we've collected those gold blocks, we can start back on our mission to find the fortress. But we also have a pretty big announcement that I think I'd like to make at the end of this episode. So make sure you're sticking around. We'll find the fortress and we'll collect our blaze spawners. And then we'll discuss a little bit about the future of this channel, where the end of the year is coming up. I think I'd like to make a couple little changes, and we'll see what you guys think about it, get your opinions, but for now, let's continue on this mission that we started on and actually find this nether fortress. So we've been bridging out for what feels like a couple hundred blocks now, and that's that bastion there that we were just at. And coming along kind of at a 90-degree angle from that, we actually ran into another bastion, and then just beyond that, pretty much connected to it, which is kind of wild. I don't think I've ever seen it generate this way. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Is the fortress that we're looking for. I almost just dove right off the edge. So we found the fortress. It's just a matter of getting down there now. And I think these nether vines are going to be our trick. We just got to figure out a good way to get them, which doesn't really look like there is much of any. Okay. Well, that being the case, we got to figure something out. So I think let's return to the base and see what we can do about getting down there without taking fall damage without the use of a water bucket. We can't place water in the nether. So back at the base, doing a little bit of research, seeing what we can use to safely get down to that fortress. And I've come across a couple options here. My first thought was liquid slime. We might be able to MLG water bucket it with slime in the nether. I'm not sure if that would work, and that relies heavily on skill, which I don't have much of. But when looking in the JEI, it looks like we have either these silkweave slippers or these parachute pauldrons that should do the trick. I think I'm going to go for the parachute pauldrons. I just need some feathers, which it looks like I'd need for either of these. But I mean, we do have slow falling as an option as well. Like, we might be able to pull this off relatively easily. But to be honest, I think our easiest option is going to try to get 4 feathers to do this. Or if we can't get 4 feathers, then this is going to be easy enough. So that's what I'm going to work towards now. And I will keep you guys updated, see if we can get some of these chickens to spawn. Well, we have one. And he gave us 1 feather. Cool, 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 cool. So, just at least 1 more to go, and then we should be all set. So I found something that might help us in this endeavor to get chickens. It looks like there is actually some chicken bait. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I can only assume once it's crafted, which is pretty easy, it's just 2 seeds. But then you should be able to just put it down. No water in this area. Okay, good to know. Can I pick it back up? Okay, okay. Let's put it over by some water. I got some water right over here. Place more blocks from the animal's home biome here. What's their home biome? Grass? I assume it must be grass. Let's get rid of some of this podzol and see if we can replace it with some grass and such. Okay, we still need more blocks, but I think if we let this grass spread, then that should do the trick. I can't imagine what else would be considered blocks from a chicken's home biome. But I think we have some grass seeds, maybe? Yeah, grass seeds. Let's go. Alright, that's a pretty good patch of grass. Let's see if it works now. Place more blocks from the biome. No water in this area. Okay, I think we can, if we leave it more out in the middle of the floor like this, that's going to be our best option here. So let's give this a try. Let's see if we can bait in a chicken. So I've been messing around with this, doing some thinking, trying to figure out how to get this chicken baited. And I was thinking other blocks from this chicken's biome might be tall grass and flowers and such, where they does just spawn in like plains biomes. So I set that up over here, and I had water over here at one point, but it told me that there were too many areas. The chickens are shy, so there's too many animals in the area. So, coming over here, I thought we'd give it a try, and look at this. The bait will work in this environment. Move out of range so you don't scare the animals away. So we're just going to kind of walk away a little bit, and hopefully we'll come back to a chicken and get this last feather that we need. I think we are going to go with the parachute pants, or parachute pauldrons, I guess. But that seems like our best option here. It only is going to need one feather, and it should be a far enough drop to where the slow falling should kick in. I hope. We'll find out, I suppose. Now, I don't know what the range this is looking for as far as like being too close to get the chickens to spawn. So I think I'm just going to go up here by our nether portal that we made last episode. And I wish I had Optifine so I could zoom, but right down there is where the chicken bait is. So we should get a chicken down there any moment now. Alright, I've been AFK for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes now. So let's double check to see if we've got any chickens spawning. Oh, and look at that. We do have a little guy. So now we just have to wait for this little guy to grow up a little bit, which I think if we grab some seeds, we should be able to help this process along. Right? Oh yeah, look at that. Jumping up that time quite a bit. One thing I really enjoy about modded Minecraft is just the convenience that gets added to everything. Like the fact that we have a growing time on this little UI thing that tells us what we're looking at is super handy. Like, knowing how much longer we have to wait and how these seeds are actually affecting it. Like even in vanilla Minecraft you can feed baby animals seeds, but there's no really indicator other than those green particle effects that tells you how it's working. Or even if it's working, for that matter. Alright, so we've got a grown-up chicken. I'm sorry that you lived just to die, but sacrifices must be made. And that should be our last feather that we need to be able to throw this together. And I think that was really all we needed to work for. We need 2 leather. Ooh, this needs 4 feathers. Okay, okay. I thought there was one that just needed 2. And these should work better. Immune to fall damage. That sounds like my cup of tea. So let's find some boots. Do I not have any diamonds? I thought... Oh no, I have diamonds right here. We are running low though, so that's a thing. But that should be okay. I don't think we'll need too many more diamonds. We need nether bricks and... Oh, these boots, of course. Actually, nether bricks might be a bit of a problem as well. Oh no, it shouldn't be an issue. We can get the bricks from smelting netherrack, and we should still have our device down in the basement for smelting or for creating netherrack. So we're gonna go hit that up, and we should be able to get all this netherrack we need to do this. Alright, and just like that, we've got the netherrack that we need. So let's go back up and smelt this down. And then we should be all set to make these boots. Oh, and we can't forget about the chests that we looted last episode. I think if we... Were they not in here? We had it. Didn't I? Yeah, there we go. The satchel. This is where we had all our loot. Oh, and we have a chance cube. Should we just pop that here? I'm super tempted. But here's a little bit of loot. Not anything super special, but I mean, it's loot, so we'll take it. And again, like nothing spectacular, but just some stuff that we didn't already have. No complaints here. Alright, so we've got our nether bricks. Now let's make up the blocks. Perfect. So now that should be everything that we need to actually make these boots. I lied. We still need a cobweb. But we just put that away, so that's not really a big deal. There we go. Boots are made. And they don't go on the boot slot. That's kind of weird. Where do you put them? Ring, belt, charm, feet. Okay. They're on right now. So before we actually go into the nether, let's give these boots a try. Oh, that is exactly what we needed. That makes getting out of our portal easier. That makes life just so much easier for us. So let's go back in here and see if we can actually find these 5 blaze spawners that we need to collect. Now, do we still have slabs? Because I don't believe that it's actually over the fortress yet for our bridge. So we're going to have to check. I also didn't bring boots, so that... it's a little less armor that we have, but honestly, it shouldn't be a huge deal. Yeah, we didn't bring slabs, and we need slabs. Okay, so before we get shot by this ghast, let's head out of here. We also have to... well, no, now's not the time. I was thinking we have to clear these waypoints, but with the ghast shooting at me, it's probably not the greatest idea. There, I think that should do it for the ghast. So I'm just going to remove all these death waypoints. There, I haven't died ever. See? Proof. Proof, no death waypoints. Ah, that's wonderful. I was really wondering how we were going to get out of that, and now we know. So here's my shulker box that has all my blocks. I think I'm just going to slab a couple of these up, and then, I mean, we really shouldn't need more than a stack of slabs.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
But we'll take 2 just in case. Now, with any luck, that ghast despawned by now, and we shouldn't have to worry about him. But, knowing our luck, he probably did despawn, and another one's going to spawn back. Or, heck, even 2 spawned in his place. Yeah, see, you might not be able to see him because of the compression and everything. However, there is a new ghast there. He's wearing a sombrero. We're just going to ignore him for now, get over this fortress, and drop down. We also maybe wanted to bring some blocks to get back. I didn't really think of that, but hopefully this 1 stack of blocks that I have is enough, or we can just mine some of the nether bricks from the fortress. All those hoglins down there, that looks dangerous. Hoglins are not friendly. Now, I just want to make sure that I'm actually over the fortress, which, honestly, this looks pretty close. I think I'll be able to hit it either way. So here we go. Oh, yeah. What a shot. What a shot. Now, on to the blaze spawners. Here's our first one, quick and easy. Hopefully we can find all of them. Just ignore the blaze. There we go. Oh, I'm not fire resistant. I'm not fire resistant. I'm so used to playing Vault Hunters where I have the permanent fire res that it, like, stuff like that doesn't make a difference. But we're off to a pretty good start. We've got our first spawner. We've got a couple rods. So let's keep trucking, see if we can find a few more. Without dying, preferably. Just gonna make a quick safety zone, safety net. Let's see what we can catch in our safety net. Oh, beautiful. Thanks for coming. Now give me your head. Sweet. I like this cleaver. We're gonna die. This fire is not friendly to us. And we don't really have much for food. So, I'm gonna try to make it through this without dying, but I'm not making any promises. I should have got fire resistance. Ah! Yeah, this is a problem. This is not going well. Alright, I'm gonna hide here. I'm gonna try to get some health back. And I don't know, we maybe want to go back to base and get something to give us some fire res. Like, I'd even take some of these potions, to be honest. But we have the flame pendant, but that looks like we can't craft it. Ooh, that again we can't craft. That figures. How do we get these things then? So I'm honestly not sure. Ooh, the fire charm though should be very doable. How many blaze rods we have? We need 4. We have 1. So one option that we have is to just collect a few of these blaze rods while we're here, and then dip and make that fire charm. Yeah, I mean, that might not be a bad idea. Ooh, here's a thought, too. We could just make the blaze rods now that we have one of these spawners. We could just make up a bunch of the rods without really any problem, I think. Oh, wow. Wow. We could not have done any better for the blocks to bring. Look at this. We used every stone but one. We don't need that one there. And then we just slab that off. Perfect. So we made it out safely, and we have a way to get these blaze rods. So I'm going to come back prepared, which I thought I was doing this time with these fall damage boots, but apparently not. We don't have much more to do. Like, these blaze rods should be easy to get at this point. Check out what I've done. So, underneath our Tinker's Construct smeltery, we have an even bigger smeltery. So, this is only half the smeltery. Obviously, these stone bricks aren't part of it, but they're to help contain what's going to be going in here. So, if we take this sack of holding that we collected in the nether, and we'll drop that spawner right here. Now we just need to get out of here. And then we'll seal this back up. Now, with any luck, if we've done this correctly, we should get some blaze spawning in here. We made this 9 by 9 on the inside, because if I recall, that should be the exact radius that a spawner will spawn mobs in. So I think we need to make up some glass. Oh, but you can hear them. You can definitely hear them in there. So now they should float down to the bottom of the smeltery here. We gotta get some windows. 1 second. All right, so I made up some of this tinted glass here, and I think I'm gonna put it right here. Oh, you know what? One important thing. Don't burn down my base. Don't burn down my base. One thing we are missing, though, is a heat source. We need some way of actually heating these bad boys up, which right now we don't have in there, but it's just as quick as going down to our lava production. Oh, which I guess we're taking the express route. Man, I'm so glad we made these boots. Like those, the charm that prevents fall damage, that's been the most useful thing we've made so far. Now, let's toss some lava in here, and that should start killing them. Ooh, we may need to do something about them spawning on the spawner, because I don't think he's going to move now, but that's not a huge deal. But see, now we have some blaze blood made up, and that should just continue to generate, and there we go. So now we're able to pick up this blaze blood, and if I take it up to our little smeltery, this isn't necessarily required, but I didn't want to make another casting table, especially when we can just toss this in not like that. In here? Yeah, just like that. Cool. And now we just need a stick. Now we've got our mold made. This should just crank out blaze rods for us. And another benefit of this is we're going to be able to pipe the blaze blood directly into this fuel tank and use that for fuel instead of the lava. And then we should have just an endless supply of fuel, which is going to be super handy to have. And that right there is going to be enough blaze rods in order for us to make that fire charm. And then we can go back and tackle the nether and hopefully get the 4 more blaze spawners that we need to collect to be able to check off our task from the task table. Now we already have the 1 blaze spawner at the base, so this one is going to make number 2, which is right in the heart of the bastion, which is a little intimidating, but I think we're okay. This is a pretty wild generation. So I'm starting to think that this fortress might just not have enough spawners for us to complete our task, because I don't know, I've searched a good chunk of this fortress at this point, and I think that's a completely separate fortress over there. Just want to pull up the map. Oh geez, it's impossible to see. Oh, that is definitely a completely separate fortress. And then it keeps going. There's like 4 fortresses in a row. 5? Holy cow. Okay, so what I said just now, completely forget it. Because even if there was just 1 spawner in every fortress that we're going to come across, we'd have enough. So I'm just going to keep on trucking down this way. And we should be able to get it. Didn't hit you. Didn't hit you. I didn't hit any of you. What in the fuck is your problem? Oh, and here's spawners 3 and 4. Let's just sneak in here and snag it. Die. This is some wild generation. Like, these fortresses just keep going. Nope, just want your spawner. Thank you. Ooh, we're out of room. Oh no. Time to open up the satchel. We have found some stuff, though. Like, plenty of gold. We upset some piglins at one point, and that caused a whole bunch of gold to drop. Mysteriously. But, now we can throw our sacks in there. Didn't we have... Oh, no, we already emptied one. Okay. Beautiful. 2 more to go. Oh, I did drop a sack. So that means only 1 more to go, right? If my maths are correct. We have 1 at the base. Then we have 3 right here. Cool. And I think I spawned it over in this direction earlier. I think it's going to be somewhere over there. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, look at that. Get in here. Pick that up. It's mine now. Sweet. So we've got 5 spawners total. Ooh, what is he? Is that a wither skeleton wearing a zombie villager mask? You're not fooling me. You're not a zombie villager. Uh-oh, he's after me. So returning home with our 5 blaze spawners, or I guess it's a 4, and then the 5th one is already put in use. But that means we can come over to our task book and check off collect 5 blaze spawners from the nether using a sack of holding. Sweet. So we still do have quite a bit of tasks to do, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to get to them anytime soon. And let me explain. So I think I've decided this pack has been a ton of fun. However, there are other packs that I'd really like to play. So I think I'm going to put this series, as well as our Minecraft Through the Ages series, on hold indefinitely for now. They may come back. It's not a necessarily permanent thing, but for the foreseeable future, we are going to put the series on hold. And I think I'm just going to focus on one series on the channel so I can put time and effort into getting these videos out and getting them out good and being able to consistently progress each video. Like, I feel like because we're doing not only every other week for a video schedule, but every other video is a different series, that puts just about a month in between videos for the Sky Factory series. Nobody wants to wait a month for the next episode. So I'm going to try in the new year, possibly even sooner than that, if we're feeling it. Depends on how busy my December gets, I guess. I'm going to try to crank out videos once a week, and they're all going to be one series until we're done that series. And the series that I'm going to be jumping into is going to be the new Vault Hunters update for the Sky Vaults. And I'm super excited. I've been enjoying the Sky Vaults a lot. Been playing on stream. Been playing just solo a lot too. Just checking it out. And it is so much fun. I'm ready to make a YouTube video series about it, but I needed to clear up room in the schedule. So this is what we're doing. We're clearing up the schedule so we can focus on Vault Hunters. Hopefully one video a week consistently. So look forward to that. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you'll see when the Vault Hunter episodes come out. And with that, we're going to call it an episode here, and I hope y'all remember to stay jolly.